Brett Okamoto in Salt Lake City, along with Julianna Peña, who of course fights for the females bantamweight championship at UFC 307. And I don't know why. I mean, I guess I kind of know a little bit why. It was a great interview, but one of the interviews that sticks out in my mind so much is the interview you and I did. It was at the UFC Apex before you fought Amanda Nunes for the first time, and maybe it was just so memorable because then you went out and beat her.
Yeah.
And you were just so confident, you know, and you just knew you were supposed to be there, or something you had waited for a long time. It was a great story leading up to that, like just everything you'd been through, how long you felt like you had waited for that opportunity. What's different now going into trying to recapture the championship? How different is the feeling? Is it similar? Is it very much different? How is the Julianna Peña different here?
I will just say that I am happy. I am excited. I am motivated. I have been angered at the fact that I was not able to continue in that fight, way back in the day because I broke my ribs. I have been thinking about this for the last 18 months. And when I see Raquel as a champion, I think I can do such a much better job at promoting the division and being the face of women's MMA and just giving the people what they want, which is exciting fights, and just doing a better job of that representation that I feel like is lacking right now currently. So frustrated a little bit, frustrated at myself, frustrated at, Raquel, who currently holds it, and the way that she's representing the division. And for me, I'm just excited to step back into that light and to just getting ready to get that chance and opportunity again. I just want to make the most of it. And at the end of the day, when you ask me how am I feeling, I'm just happy. I really am happy.
Because it's here, right?
It's here. It feels surreal.
When you say that you're frustrated with the way that her lack of promotion, do you feel that way because you still feel like the females divisions need that specifically, or would you feel that way if, like, it was UFC heavyweight division, light heavyweight division, like a champion should be promoting any division that they're in, or is it specific to kind of the women's side of it?
Well, I just feel I can only speak to what is current in my life, and I represent the women's bantamweight division. And as a champion, I feel like you should be doing the most. It's like you spend your whole life in order to obtain this gold. You are working so hard to get this gold to be at the top of the heap, and then you get to the top of the heap, and no one even knows you're champion. No one knows your name. No one knows that you're fighting for the belt. It's like I feel like it's just fallen on deaf ears, and her job is to promote. Her job is to, be excited and be exciting and to let everybody know about the women's bantamweight division. She's over there denying embedded to come and see her for fight week. This is something that you cannot do if you're going to be representing the bantamweight division, and it is something that I would never do. And so I just feel, she's talking about how she's offended. I'm offended. You know what I mean? It's like, you're supposed to be representing us, and you're doing a horrible job. Don't worry, I'll take it from here.
Do you think you can? Do you think you can get her to play ball with you this week? At a press conference or at a weigh-in, can you do something to like sort of maybe draw some animosity out of her a little bit?
I mean, probably.
Apparently you were a terrible roommate back then, so maybe you can draw something.
No,
out.
She was a terrible roommate. Have you guys ever seen that Netflix show called like Worst Roommate Ever? It was like, that was her. So. I don't know. There's a part of me that has also, gone into being in this, company since 2013. And it's like, you know what, at the end of the day, we're going to get locked in the cage. You can do all the talking you want. When that cage door closes, the truth will be revealed. At the same time, I feel like, if the opportunity presents itself, if she says something where I say, what was that? I'm going to answer back. You know that I'm not, a doormat. I'm not, somebody who's just going to keep my mouth shut. I will speak if I feel inclined and if it, touches me in the right way. So it's all going to depend on her. I don't know if she'll play ball with me or not, but we'll see.
As a fighter, how has she done this? How has she gotten here? How has she had a long career? And how has she gotten herself to a UFC championship? Just as a competitor, an athlete, and a fighter, what has enabled her to get to this point?
I'll tell you what, she earned it. And her hard work and being just there in the division and, getting the wins that she needed to win and winning that fight against Mayra Bueno Silva, she has earned it. And so, you cannot take that away from her. She has attained a goal that she had in her mind for her UFC career and trying to get to gold. And, I feel like she's probably just happy with that. She's content with that. For me, I want more. I want it again, and I want to hold on to it. And, I was going to say something else. I'm not going to say that.
I'll say it.
No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I think she's earned it.
your style is kind of known for, kind of mentally breaking people, just being too much. I mean, some would even argue that you kind of mentally broke Amanda in that fight, that you beat her. How is Raquel going to be? After what you just said, that she's earned it, that she's been here for a while, how's that process going to be in trying to break her, do you think, on fight night?
It's just the way that I fight. It's just my style. I feel like I am the Pena power. I am the pressure fighter. I'm the Pena pressure, you know what I mean? And I think that overwhelming sense of get off of me, let me breathe is going to be, difficult for her to deal with.
Mm-hmm. And then final thing for you, I mean, you talked about her kind of inability or just not lack of desire to promote. I feel like there is going to be an opportunity, and almost fans are sort of looking for it, of like a Julianna Peña, Kayla Harrison type storyline coming out of this. Do you want that? Is that something you're going to feed into? Do you think that is going to be something that we're talking about on Sunday? Like, do you feel Kayla's presence, I guess, in this week, and do you have any like ambition to sort of just promote that a little bit, knowing that it could be a big fight in the future?
First, let me just say the first task at hand is obviously getting my hand raised, beating Raquel Pennington. After that, yes, she has waited her time in line. She's going to get that opportunity, and when that time presents itself, I will be ready. However, I have to say, and this is what I was going to say before, I don't think Raquel wants that. I don't think that she wants that smoke. I don't think that she wants to fight Raquel. I think that she's ready to turn over, give me the belt so that I can fight Kayla. And you're like, you take it from here, Pena, And so I think that is something that is going to be better for the promotion, better for me, better for Kayla. And at the end of the day, I don't think that Raquel wants that smoke, and I do. And so I'm hungry for that. I want that. I want the big fights.